It is John here. Welcome back to another Minecraft adventure. Today we're going to be going over the top 21 mods for 1.18 in the year 2021. The year is coming to a close, and I wanted to share my favorite mods that have come out for the latest version of Minecraft. Let's go ahead and jump right into it. The very first one is journey maps. That's right there at the top right corner. I'm going to hit J and it's going to give me my map. I can drop a waypoint here by hitting B and I can name it whatever I like. Like I can call this village, and it's going to be a village 1, right? And we're going to say save, and it's going to be our village 1. It's going to show up as our waypoint. And if I escape, I believe it'll show up right there as a big old beacon. And I can turn those beacons on and off, but I'll go ahead and leave it on for this tutorial, for this video's sake. Another one is, if you saw me hit E, if you saw me hit my inventory right there, is just enough items. Now, the very first few mods I'm going to be showing you guys are going to be more practical, things that I use on a regular basis, and mods that I love to see that get carried over from version to version. Then I'm going to jump into the more fun stuff that makes the game a little more exciting. It gives you the recipes of everything that's available in Minecraft, especially when you have mods in the game, when you can go page to page. You want to know how to make some of this stuff. If I go to Mystical Agriculture and I click on Supremium Block, I don't know how to make that, but if I click down here and I type in Supremium Block, it's going to give me the recipe on how to make that, as well as all the other variations of that recipe. If I click on the oven, it's going to give me a recipe on how to make that, and I click on the other versions of it, it'll step me down from each step on how to make that particular item, all the way down from go. Another mod is this one right here. He's going to look at it. It looks like two pieces of fabric cloth on the ground. It's a sleeping bag. There are sleeping bags and hammocks in the game. It's a mod called Comforts. And basically what it allows you to do is, if you set a spawn point in a bed and you go out and about and explore and you want to sleep because, well, it's nighttime, you can do so with a sleeping bag or a hammock. And that doesn't reset your spawn point. It just gives you the ability to sleep through the night. So that makes it really, really handy, as opposed to resetting your spawn point. If you want to reset your spawn, you bring yourself a bed, you slap that down, go to sleep, and there you go, your spawn is reset. But that makes life a lot easier to not reset that spawn point from your home base or wherever you like it to be. If you can hear the birds in the background, I'm not sure if you can or can't. Sometimes my audio doesn't record the gameplay very well, but nonetheless, there's birds that are playing in the background and like that, and eagles that are screeching in the background. That depends on the biome you're in. I absolutely love this mod. It's called Ambient Sounds, and it basically, what it does is it changes the ambient sound depending on the biome you're in. The reason why I love this mod so much is because I actually, when I edit videos, most of the time I will add ambient sounds to my videos to make it sound like I'm in the location that I'm actually at. And this makes it a lot easier. I don't actually have to do that. The game does it for me. I absolutely love it. It's so good. Adding and removing items from chests is usually a pain in the butt for me. I hate doing it one by one. So now we can kind of just hold down the shift key and just drag everything in there. It makes it really easy. Just kind of go brup and brup. It makes it super simple. Speaking of storage, storage is never enough when it comes to Minecraft. So I love either iron chests or storage drawers. Storage drawers is my absolute favorite because you can get variations of different kinds of wood and different kinds of storage drawers. Let me go ahead and show you guys really quick. You get different kinds of storage drawers in different colors, and then you have controllers for those. Say I already have some items in the storage drawers here, and I go ahead and grab them and I throw them in the controller. It automatically puts them into that storage drawer. If I right click that, it'll show me how many items I have, and it'll do so many stacks, and then you can upgrade this to increase the amount of items each storage drawer can hold. That makes it really easy to store items, and you can separate things and you can see exactly what you have in your inventory, and you can make a bunch of these connected to each other as long as this is touching a row of these drawers. And it can go all the way down, like I believe it can go like 16 drawers in either direction and on top as well. And it'll connect to all of them, and it'll automatically add items into this. Usually drop a hopper in there, throw some stuff in a chest, and it'll automatically separate stuff into the proper drawers. Waypoints. Waypoints are an amazing little thing that we have. I go to waypoints and waystones. This guy here is a warp stone. We already have a bunch of waypoints around the world. If I can click on this, and it's going to give me all the waypoints that I've already made. Or if a map has already got these as far as a global location, they'll already exist. Like say you have a spawn point. You can jump to that point at any given time. Like I want to go to village 1, which is this village here. It's going to take me to the waypoint in that village, which is right down over here. and we were just right up over here. And then you'll notice that this thing charges and recharges. It's got a cooldown, 286 seconds. I think it's a total of 300 seconds. I believe you can change that in the script on the front end or on the back end of the game as well. But yeah, that makes it really easy to get around the world. So I can click this. I can go to Mining Colony 2. And it's going to jump me all the way over here to this Mining Colony 2. Click on these little waypoints or waystones here. You can actually go to the other locations without using that waystone. So this is a mining colony. This is from a mod. Well, it's called Mining Colonies. And what it does is it generates these other villages around the world. We were just right over there. These other villages that look really freaking unique. They got really cool structures. And you'll notice there's no villagers in them. So hold on a second here. Show you guys what's inside of these things. Delete or own colony or create a new colony. Let's go ahead and create a new colony. This creates a new colony. And I believe villagers will start to show up. This building was abandoned together. Reactivate. So we're claiming all these villages or these buildings. And I believe people will start coming into the village. Hey buddy, how you doing? And the villagers don't look like regular villagers, which is really freaking cool because these are mining settlers. And this is William G. Jalen, whatever. Anyway, so he is, I don't know if their trades are the same. They're entirely different. They've got stats, hunger and health, and all the different variations of things that they can do. I guess they can leave messages and they can hold inventory. Their happiness and their family. This is more like Sims than anything else. Is there anything in here? Oh. Your colony's population has grown to the limit or current management technique to accept more citizens. Complete the research at the university. Okay, so sorry, homie, you're gonna stay. Oh, you can open gates. All right, Carly Colby here can open gates, and we got to go to a university somewhere and educate ourselves. You can only own one colony at a time. Somebody else has to activate this one. All right, that makes sense. So each person can activate one colony and you end up owning that colony. So you claim all the homes in said colony and then I guess they start to build and improve on the village based on another mod that I added into this called Regrowth. And what they do is if you or chop down trees, they will regrow trees. They will expand the village on their own. The villagers will. That's really freaking cool. That's something that we've never seen before, or I've never seen before up until playing with this mod, and quite honestly, it's a blast. Another mod that's kind of interesting is Let Sleeping Dogs Lie. So when this dog is tired, it'll go to sleep. It'll lay down and go to bed. If I can get it to do so, if it gets tired enough, I'll come back to it. But for the most part, they just lay down. There's a couple animations where their legs are kicked out next to them, and they are laying down. I'll put a picture right here, exactly what they look like. This is kind of what they look like when they're sleeping. It's pretty interesting. It's kind of funny because dogs shouldn't be sitting all the time. Sometimes they get tired and they want to sleep. So yeah, just like we have to sleep at night, they want to be able to sleep and lay down as well. A mod I've almost completely forgot about that has nothing to do with anything in the game itself as far as gameplay, but it helps out as far as frame rate and whatnot goes. If I go to options, I go to video settings, I have an option for shaders here. I added something called Optifine. Optifine allows for tweaking of different various things in the game, like clouds and grass and everything else. You can go through the details of everything from fog, the sun and the moon, the sky. You can turn everything on and off very to the point, and you can make the gameplay better or worse depending on your machine. My machine runs really well with high graphics, so I leave it set to high. But if your computer can't handle it, you can crank all that down, and you can still play the game without dropping frames. And you can add shaders, which is a really nice option, which I'm not doing right this very moment. Snow. It's called Snow. The Real Magic is another mod that allows for snow falling on structures like this. We can put snow on the roof of things, which absolutely makes sense because we're in the snowy biome, so we should absolutely be able to put snow on the roof of a house. It blows me away that this is not a thing in vanilla, to be honest. That looks so much better. And you can stack it around a fence post like you can water. That looks so good. Oh my goodness. Why wasn't this a thing before? Oh, that looks... Someone has arrived in your village. They bring word that the barbarian spies have found the growing village. Now, another thing that happens in this is due to a mod called King Villager. There is a king of a village now. If you put a throne down, a villager can claim the village as his own. Let's put it right inside. Let's remove this and put it right there. And so we put down a throne, and I guess this guy right here can claim to be king. Oh, there he is. There's the king. That's the king. And he can share his treasures with us. So that's pretty cool. We have a king now. Hey, king homie. How you doing? Bye-bye. There's also guards. There are villager guards as well with a mod called Guard Villagers. I have not seen them pop up yet. They automatically spawn in to the world. So you'll have more than just iron golems guarding a village. You'll have these villager guards. Between the king and the guards, it makes villages a little more exciting. If you end up dying, this is slow. Yeah. We have ourselves, it's raining. Sad days. It leaves a death marker. And there's a gravestone. So we can break that and then we get all of our things back. This is just an obituary. I think it's telling us exactly where we died. Yeah, in the overworld. TeeBlitz died at this time and this location right here. Yeah, gravestones. Super handy. But as soon as you break the gravestone, the death marker still stays. So if you hit J on your waypoints, you can actually clear these right here by clicking remove and close. And then those items are no longer beacons in the sky. You can no longer see them. Enhanced farming, we have a bunch of new crops that we can grow. Let's go ahead and plant some of these avocados and bananas and the cherries and the cucumbers. And you can get juice from all of these as well as different kinds of soups and salads. And then you can make yourself amazing amounts of things like sandwiches and pizza and pies and burgers and everything else. So you do have a lot more things in the world, as well as different trees. We have apple trees, lemon trees, orange trees, cherry trees, pear, banana, avocado, mango, and olive trees, which look a lot like the basic trees that we already have in the game with different color variations attached to them. Not the greatest, but nonetheless, it's pretty cool. Scarecrows scare away birds, I guess. We saw some of those flying around. We can plant one down right here. They're spooky. Not very big, Scarecrow, is he? That looks like a doll. That's kind of creepy. It's kind of creepy looking. You're kind of creepy. Cooking for blockheads gives us the ability to have a kitchen. You can actually throw things in here and cook them. You can get pots and pans and cook things with it, and then the refrigerator actually stores food for you. Another really cool mod is Alex's mobs, which are, look at the immense amount of things you can get in the game. I mean, grizzly bears, gazelle, flies, hummingbirds, orca. There are so many mobs that are added into the game now. It's insane. Let's grab a grizzly bear. Hey, homie. Oh, he attacks the dogs. That's not good. Or the dogs attack him. Roadrunner. Bird. Whoa, what are you? Oh, my lord. Bone serpent. I wouldn't want to run into that. That is terrifying. Anything else interesting? Crocodiles, fly, hummingbirds. How small are the hummingbirds? Oh, little guys. That's a rattlesnake. Don't get bit by that. Whoa! He's huge! Komodo dragon looks like Komodo dragon. And the centipede is... Oh my gosh, that's creepy. I wouldn't want to be around any one of these things. Oh, that's a boss. I would not want to run into that. And a flutter. Oh, that's cute. Oh, that looks like the spores that we have. Then we have a bunch of different drops from all these guys, including different foods. And then you got some potions that we can make from the different mobs that we have as well. There is new music called Ludocrypt by Days. I'm not going to listen to that, though. And then also add Dusk. So mobs start to spawn in at an immense rate, I guess. More so than normal. Oh, there's an orca. That's cool. I'm not noticing it, but it's a mod called Dusk that allows for more mobs to spawn in at night. I guess a more immense amount, so you get more of a raid at night from different mobs. And last but not least, we have Mystical Agriculture, which is essentially it allows for overpowered things from furnaces to armor and weapons. You get Inferium drops, and you can go ahead and start making yourself some Inferium armor and weapons, and then you can upgrade that to Prudentium, and then to Tertium, and then to Imperium, and then finally Supremium if you don't have the gradations upgrade as well. This is just the basic Mystical Agriculture, because I feel like the one with Insanium is just too overpowered. These are overpowered enough as they are. Any further than this just makes it even more so. Then you can add different augments onto your armor, including like flight and things like that. This is already an overpowered mod. I wouldn't want to add the Insanium version of it only because of that reason. Then you got watering cans, and then different kinds of seeds you can grow, different things like Prismarine, for instance. With the seeds, you end up growing all these different essences, and with the essences, you can make yourself the actual items themselves, like ender pearls and zinc and graphite and other little random things that are within the game now. So it adds a butt ton of things. If you guys want to see the full Mystical Agriculture tutorial, I have 3 parts of it from a few months back. I'll go ahead and link those right here and in the description down below. You guys can check those out. There's just so much to go over. It's too much to share all at once. But that is probably one of my absolute favorite mods, only because it has so much entrenched in it. Anyways, guys, that was the top 21 mods for 2021. Closing out the year for our newest version of Minecraft for 1.18. I hope you guys enjoyed. If I did share one that you guys did absolutely love, or if I missed one, please share those in the comment section below. I'd love to hear about them. For those of you that do celebrate, Merry Christmas. For those of you that don't, Happy Holidays. I'm so excited for 2022 and what the new year brings. If you guys did like this video, you guys could smash that like button down below. It's greatly appreciated. And until next time, guys, or until next year, see ya.